Good assessment, Shay. I appreciate your assessment on that. I agree with that. I mean, I don't see no reason why we wouldn't finish in the Super Bowl next year, other than Tampa Bay. I mean, I really feel like Green Bay. We would have. I really feel we would have beat Green Bay with a healthy Aaron Donald. We would have beat them. And I think if our quarterback would have never gotten injured, we would have definitely had a shot too. Because I think the team started to rally behind Wolford. Now, is he better than Goff? Yes. Is he better than Matthew Stafford? No. Matthew Stafford is a huge upgrade. I don't think people are considering how great this guy can actually play football, and he's actually on a really good football team that doesn't need anything. We don't need him to do anything, but just be himself. Just be what you were in Detroit. I do think, since we're talking about the
which
state
is
of
a
Los Angeles,
gunslinger.
right? But he does like to throw the ball around, and when you consider Matt Stafford's greatness, you also got to remember he's always been tied to really good receivers. And unfortunately, in LA, we have great productive receivers who are very beneficial to the offense. They do what they need to do. You know what I mean? But we don't have that playmaker go-to receiver threat, especially down the field that can stretch the ball vertically. We haven't had anybody since Brandon Cooks left. So I think it'll be really important that with maybe the draft, we try to find something that we can use. One of those diamond in the rough type players that people, maybe some of those receivers end up falling in the draft, maybe, and we can end up jumping on one of those guys, or maybe something happens with one of these veteran receivers like Odell. I'm hoping that Odell gets cut from Cleveland and LA can just jump over him at a vet minimum contract and bring him in for a year to try to help us out in offense. Because we need a big threat guy down the field that can stretch us vertically, because we can handle everything else underneath. And I think Cam Akers proving his weight, carrying his weight as a rookie, is only just going to get better for him when he starts coming into the mold and develop. He's going to have another full year injury free, because he was hurt most of the season. Well, leading up to the season, even from Florida State, he had a lot of injuries. So hopefully he can stay healthy, get his body rejuvenated, and so I mean, and maybe we end up getting Allen Robinson. Who knows?
Hey, G Money, I'm trying to figure out where he getting all this money from.
Bro, listen. The cap can be manipulated.
But listen, I just look at the cap. 33 million over the cap. Did I read that right? Is that
we'll
right?
Make moves. We can make some moves.
Yeah.
We can make some moves. We can.
You need a center.
If anybody has proved how much the cap can be stretched, it should be my Los Angeles Rams, right? Like,
this dude just named Odell Beckham Jr. He just named Allen Robinson. Like, we talking about.
Okay. Odell is more of a realistic approach compared to Allen Robinson, because Allen Robinson is going to be asking for a big contract because he just came off another good year and he wants to get paid. So Allen Robinson would be a stretch. I know that. I'm just guessing here. But Odell, believe it or not, Odell is a real possibility, because if he gets cut from LA, while he could still end up getting paid by Cleveland and take the vets minimum for a year and come to LA like Antonio Brown did, and we pay him in incentives versus and giving him a full-fledged contract if he plays X amount of downs, or if he ends up getting X amount of yards, stuff like, you know what I'm saying? He could play up to those incentives. So don't try to make it seem like it ain't possible, bro.
Bro, y'all are broke.
Very possible.
Y'all are broke.
What up, Cap? How you doing, bro?
Y'all broke. You can't talk about spending no money.
Yeah, we broke. I ain't gonna lie to you, we broke. But guess what? We were 2 games away from being in the Super Bowl with Jared Goff at quarterback. So just think about that. We broke, but it's paying off. It's paying off.
I agree with you. I do think Matthew is an upgrade from Jared Goff. Definitely, I agree with that. I don't have much to say about the Rams. You pretty much. I wanted to hear you because that's your team, so I don't really have much to say. I just think that Matthew Stafford is an upgrade, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, y'all broke. You can't really do it too much.
All I know is Matthew Stafford is in an exclusive club right now.
What do you mean?
He's in an exclusive club. You know what that club is? I'll give everybody try to guess that club he's in. It's an exclusive quarterbacks club.
I don't get it.
Elite.
Only a handful of quarterbacks joined.
Elite.
No, that 5,000.
Oh, that's
club.
right. I was thinking
Oh,
that. Yeah, he did
yeah,
throw
yeah,
for 5. Yeah, that's true. It's true.
yeah. Good point, Shay. But didn't Dak Prescott throw for 5,000 1 year? Nah, he was
No,
Oh,
he
hell
almost got
no.
No,
there.
he threw
He
for
almost.
4,900.
You're
Yeah,
stretching it.
Hey,
4,900.
can anybody tell me what Ryan Tannehill's career of his season career high was? Just really quick.
4,000 something. It's 4,000 something. Don't worry.
Oh, you know if it's 4. You sure it's 4,000?
I'm looking it up right now. Just to
How you
confirm
gonna
it.
throw out 4,000 and don't check the numbers, man?
Hey, I'm almost 1,000% sure that it was 4,000 something. That was his highest.
Uh,
4,045, 2015 with the Dolphins.
Is that the year they went to the playoffs and he got hurt and they lost to the Steelers? Matt Moore was the quarterback.
No,
Is that the same year? 15?
That was the year before that.
yeah,
Year before that. Okay.
That was the year they beat the year they beat the living crap out of Pittsburgh in the regular season, and you couldn't tell a Miami Dolphin fan nothing in the world. And I told, especially DeVore.
Yeah, because we beat the crap out of the Rams too.
Yeah, but
and they went to the playoffs and lost to the Steelers. Yeah,
but Tannehill wasn't playing. Tannehill wasn't playing.
It made a difference.
It would have made a difference because Matt Moore was just not mobile enough.
I hear you, man.
And also,
answer this question for me: who's more in the predicament to win the Super Bowl right now? Honestly, the Rams or the Dolphins? Just honest. Take all the biases out. Who's more? Who would you pick to win the Super Bowl right now?
the Buccaneers, the repeat.
That's too much for an Eagles fan to admit the truth. I know that. We're talking about the Rams and the Dolphins.
The Rams.
I'm taking the Dolphins.
The Dolphins, if they get Deshaun Watson, if they can manage to get him, or Russell Wilson.
I'm taking the Dolphins because you have the 49ers. They're coming back. You got the Seattle Seahawks and the possibility of Arizona.
DeVore, I'm gonna start giving you some of this stuff that I'll be smoking every now and then. I'm gonna give you some of this stuff because you be.
I'm just saying, until you guys did not even win the division, and Russell Wilson. I'm not tripping. I'm just being straight up. You got Russell Wilson in your division. You got the team that just got finished being in the Super Bowl prior to last year in your division.
The Seahawks are always going to be there.
Yeah, the Seahawks are always going to be there. So I can't just be like, all right, Rams, y'all are running away with this division. It's going to be competitive, but I just can't make you the clear runaway. And looking at the Dolphins currently right now, comparing them to all the other teams in the AFC East, you really just got to worry about the Buffalo Bills. That's it.
That guy, Trey Mattier, says Rams on paper. He must be a Dolphin fan, too. He has to be a Dolphin fan.
Also, I did want to touch on this. I know this is not even relevant to the conversation we're having, Shake, because I know you want and
hold on 1 second. I just want to make this real. I just want to bring this up. Adam Gase is 2-0 against Rams. But go ahead.
Let throw that out there, huh?
When was the last time you beat Adam Gase?
When's the last time y'all went to a Super Bowl? Answer that question.
Yeah. Last time y'all won a Super Bowl, you was in St. Louis. So I don't want to hear that.
Hey man, I live to see my team do it. That's the difference.
No city wants your team. That's why they gotta keep moving.
Yeah, man. Well, we good in LA. Look at all that success we have in LA, man. Maybe Miami should move to LA. They're probably
pretty soon. They're gonna move to Alabama and change their names to the Cousins, the incest.
We better not.
Did y'all? Cousins. All right. Before we close this stream out for real, same thing as usual. Go ahead and rank the NFC West in 2021.
I got to remember the 17 games now instead of 16. So
you know what? I'm about to just throw out the whole win-loss thing because that 17 game thing really throws me off when we did it the last time.
All right, so Seattle at number 1, St. Louis. Yeah. Seattle number 1, then the Rams, the Los Angeles Rams, sorry. Then the 49ers, and then Arizona.
Y'all gonna keep disrespecting us, boy.
Man. Well, even though he crapped on my team, I'm gonna still say the Rams because I gotta keep it real. Then San Francisco, then Seattle, then Gary Coleman and the Cardinals.
I'm gonna go ahead and go next. I'm gonna let you go last, Banks. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm going from 4 to 1. So Arizona, the Cardinals, Los Angeles Rams, Seattle Seahawks, San Francisco 49ers.
You got the 49ers winning the division, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Don't worry. He picked the Cardinals before this season, so don't worry about his prediction at all.
Hey, but what did I say? What did I say the year before last, though?
Don't worry about that either.
What I say the year before last, though?
They didn't win.
I said the Niners. I said the Niners. And he said, no, you smoking. Nah, you sleeping on my Rams. That's okay. The Niners gonna be back. They had an unfortunate setback.
Not this year.
Why not?
I don't know, man. I think they just need another year. I think that the Rams are on the rise, and I think Seattle's always going to be there. The two of them are going to fight for the division.
The Rams and the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Well, here's the best thing about our division. We don't have to worry about it becoming the NFC East at no time. So you're
right. You're right.
That eliminates Greg Eagles. That eliminates you.
Nah, for the Bay. Nah, for the Bay. Nah, we don't care what you said. Nah, for the Bay. Nah, for the Bay. Nah, for the Bay. Nah, we ain't hearing what you say. Nah, for the Bay. Fire!